talking Jordan, we talking LeBron and Curry. What you wanna talk about? Get out the north, man. Cause we in the dirty south. What we gonna talk about? Come on and run your mouth. Yeah. Come on and run your mouth. We talking sport, man. Come down to the dirty south. Yeah.
Welcome back, Dirty South Sports. We're here with another episode, man. I have I can say my friends, the former cheerleaders, competition cheerleaders. What's the proper words I can say?
Competition.
All-star. That's competitive, right? All-star.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, and the stomp and shake.
Stump and clap. You have those.
Stump and clap.
We all have stumped and clap before. Put it that way.
We all done, just because we like kind of.
You had to. Yeah.
Y'all had to.
Yeah, if you wanted to cheer.
School
cheer
for football, basketball.
So when do you start competition cheerleading? Is like at the beginning, or you do
that's
just stump
year
and
round.
cheer?
Yeah. But I think you should define. Okay, what is the question you're gonna ask us right today?
I just wanted to come on and learn about cheerleading because a lot of people don't think cheerleading is a sport.
No, I said we need to define what a sport is.
Okay, so come with your definition because I know you have your. She is so ready for her definition.
My definition, I am ready.
Go ahead, break it down the sport.
It says an activity involving physical exertion and a skill, which is an individual or a team competes against another or others for entertainment.
That's competition cheerleading.
That sounds like it to me.
Yeah, against everybody.
So,
not everybody, but some people.
So competition cheerleading is a sport,
and it's levels to it.
Yeah, it is levels to it.
All right, break down the levels. Come on. What's the level?
Level 1.
What's
That's
level
like
1?
All the way up to like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
level 1 is like.
Do 1 through 3, Maya, and then you do 3.
Okay, level 1 is like 4 rows, cartwheels. Level 2 is
mostly babies.
Yeah,
mostly like
top. You
age.
got level 2 back handsprings only. You only doing back handsprings in level 2. Then level 3 is when you add your tucks, and that's a no hand flip.
Basically,
that's when you foul with it.
Yeah, but level 4, 5, and 6 is when you 5 for real.
So it's like an age difference between those.
It kind of is an age difference, but it's like based on your skill level. Mm-hmm. But you can't be too old on a level 1 team.
Yeah,
right.
So
you gotta make sense.
So if you 15, you can't be level 1.
You can. You
can. You can do like junior. It's
not
like junior level 1,
you
but
like level 3 or something.
Well, you don't want to be on senior level 1.
Yeah.
Because that means you like in high school.
That sounds like you a senior on the freshman team.
Or you don't want to be on senior level 2 either. That's like real baby. Like
that's like you on JV
basically in the all-star world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so competition. I know it's a lot of competition cheerleading outside of the school, but is there any inside for high school?
I cheer competition for Southwest DeKalb.
Southwest DeKalb had a competition.
Yeah, don't do us. We did, and we were good too.
I don't know about that. You did competition
at Stockbridge, yes.
I don't know.
But you have some schools.
Well, some schools. You went to what?
I went to Joy Hills.
Y'all didn't have competition?
No.
That's the white school you.
That's what I thought they would have had one.
Mm-hmm.
What high school?
I went to Arabia. We had competition too.
Oh yeah, y'all definitely. Arabia Mount? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know y'all probably.
They ain't white. They black. They up the street from my school.
There's no white kids at our school.
I'm joking. So what about college? When we talk about college cheerleading, is it competition?
It's 50-50.
That's like when you have Alabama, Kentucky, like all those D1 schools go to UCA, go to different competitions, but
I think it's like different levels of that too, just like how you have D1, D2. So like when you talking about the D1 schools, you're going to expect different skill sets from them versus you talking about a school like Albany State, because we're not privy to have trained boys like that you would have at a D1 school. But at the same time, you got to think about scholarships too. So at a D2 school that we go to, we don't get scholarships. You have some schools like Savannah's, you might get a stipend, but that doesn't attract your boys. Yeah. Your boys are going to be at your D1 schools, just like if you look at football, they're going to go where the money is. So
that makes sense.
You have different levels.
It's a whole different world for me right now.
Race too. Like most HBCUs are more stump and shake, and like I went to Georgia State. It's not like a big school like Kentucky or nothing, but we didn't really do no stump and shake. It was more like collegiate.
Cause y'all be having the guys hold y'all up one hand. I seen that.
I mean, they do that at HBCUs too, but we're just saying like
I ain't see that.
That and
you get more
with boys. Yeah, with boys,
yeah.
you know they're gonna be like, oh, he's
So another thing, why guys don't do like gymnastics and
No,
cheerleading?
but we have guys. We grew up with guys
Yeah.
that weren't
That
gay.
And
weren't
they-
gay.
and
At
they
all.
got full scholarships
To go to
and they're-
Kentucky.
yes.
Yeah.
For real?
Exactly.
Because
They
I be
built
seeing
like
a lot of
football
people that I
players.
grew up with. They be like flipping. They can on the football team. They can just flip for
Yeah,
days.
you
But
got-
they
It's
don't.
all about pride.
Yeah.
If you think cheerleaders are gay, if you're a boy, blah blah blah, like boys who are cheerleaders who are not gay getting money. Like that's why they do it. I want a scholarship. Like
They want a
I'm finna-
scholarship. They want
yeah.
their education free.
Yeah.
Wait,
I know 3 boys.
So they give
are
out scholarships for
paying
that?
scholarships
Yeah,
for
especially
free.
if you're a boy.
Especially
'cause it's
D1.
not common.
D1.
Yes.
The University of Kentucky will give you a scholarship for free. $0.
What?
Yes.
What about Albany State? Do they give out
Absolutely.
scholarships?
No.
Oh, I'm just.
You have to
I'm
pay
You're
to
trying to
try.
go to a better
Yes.
HBCU. Not to throw Albany State under the
Like
Yeah,
bus.
please.
Southern.
Like,
Southern.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Southern University.
So
I
like-
know some
so like the
boys who
bigger
got
schools.
scholarships.
Grantland, they had offered me like $3,000 to come there, but what's $3,000 without a state fee? Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
that
like
makes
it's
sense.
not.
That
That's not
makes
really.
sense.
It's a
That makes
scholarship, but it ain't really nothing for real. Like
Okay,
matter
yeah,
what.
that's-
Savannah State has a good
Them too.
not all-star but competition team. They went to
They go to
cheer
cheer
sport,
sport,
yeah.
What's
And
cheer-
that's in Atlanta.
What's cheer sport?
It's basically like what's the thing for football?
like the
Not the
Super Bowl,
like
but-
state.
World-
Playoffs?
It's like
Super
no
Bowl.
world
Yeah.
is like Super Bowl.
It's
Yeah,
like-
it's basically like state for
State, yeah.
cheerleading.
Like playoffs?
Yeah.
But
Because you can
it's
get a
like-
bid
it's
to
still
go to
pretty big,
Worlds.
yeah.
How do you get a bid? Whoa, wait.
So what
wait.
is world?
Hold on, wait. So it's y'all have that, and then you have world.
World.
Yeah, Worlds. So it's like it's at Disney World in Florida.
Oh, that's lit.
So
Yeah,
at the
this
World,
This is
Wide
college,
World
this
of
is college
Sports.
level.
No, it's not
all-star
college level. It's
competitive.
like teams from all over the country, like China, Japan,
literally
like,
the world.
literally everywhere,
Worlds.
come to one place to go
Oh.
against each other.
Right.
Team
Like the
USA.
Olympics, basically.
Yeah.
Low key for cheerleading.
Yeah.
My mind is so blown right now.
And they just added in something new for the younger not the younger the
Summit.
the summit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And I just remember I didn't even introduce you guys,
Oh, yeah,
and that's
we can
I,
talk
about
you
it.
know
Oh, yeah.
that's the first thing I know. The cameraman shaking his head. You got Maya. Maya went to Albany State. You got Omi. Omi went to Albany State. What's your name again?
Sydney.
Sydney. You went to Georgia State.
Yes.
And then you got Key that went to Albany State. And they all cheered, of course. So what? I know you cheered at Georgia State, and I know it's a little different, but you went to an all-black school, correct? High school.
Yeah.
So how was it different, far as going from an all-black school to going to Georgia State cheering?
We don't dance. We try our hardest to dance. That's what the difference
So
is.
y'all wanted to dance,
At Georgia
like add
State?
dancing into
I mean,
it.
yeah, most of our teammates are black.
Okay.
So we wanted to do that, but it's like that's just not the vibe. for
it's
us
not the
to-
culture.
Yeah.
Probably rather that's what it is. Because you got a difference between the South and the North the way they cheer. Like the way we cheer versus the North, they don't even really incorporate as far as HBCUs. I'm talking
Okay,
about.
okay.
They don't even really incorporate stunting and tumbling. They do a lot of shaking.
Nah, but y'all stunt. I know.
We
I know
stunt,
for a
yeah,
fact
but in
y'all
the South
stunt.
we stunt. But when you look at like maybe Johnson C. Smith and
Okay.
your other HBCUs towards that upway, they don't do all of what we do. It's strictly just stumping and shaking.
Okay, so can y'all explain to me like the difference in cheering from high school? Like, what's the transition from high school to college? Like, was it a big transition? Was
High
it a
school, you don't have to
difference?
have. There's no requirements really.
The
Well-
only thing it was different for me because I cheered competition all my life. So when I got to Albany State and them 8 counts and all that dancing and stuff, I'm like, I don't want to do this.
But then you
So-
cheer sideline?
yeah,
Oh.
barely. I didn't want to
okay.
dance then either.
So you rather do competition?
yeah, I'm more
cheerleading?
so
Flipping.
tumbling, stunning, all
Yeah.
that.
I gotta
Not-
get the word right. Tumbling.
Yeah.
You be tumbling like a fool. I know you do. I know you do. So you say you started at 3?
yes.
I think the difference also with competition and like doing high school and like sideline competition cheerleaders, we don't like to talk. We just like to do the
do.
routine. Like,
Yeah.
and with school, you gotta talk the whole time. You gotta yell, scream.
Like
we be
I hated stumping and clapping.
Yeah.
Like they know that. Well, Kiki and them, they were on the team with me and Maya. Like when I was captain down there, and I hated when they would be like, "Let's do this cheer." I'd be like, "No, I don't like none of that. Like I can't stand that because, like she said, competition we don't talk. Like there is
Wait.
no
So
talking.
y'all don't talk. So
We got
come-
music.
We got music.
Yeah.
That's
2
fine.
minutes and 30 seconds.
You
full
do
of-
just move the whole time.
Whole time.
Whole time.
Stunts,
Stunt.
rolling.
Yeah, all of that
Mm-hmm.
one time. And you only get to do it one time.
Yep.
So how?
A day. And you can't mess up. If you mess up, you get last.
Yeah, basically.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm so competitive. You know,
Yeah.
flag football, I like to win.
So
Yeah, exactly.
so can you tell the difference from someone who just did the sideline cheering in competition?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like say
I
somebody who's
agree.
on the, but let's say somebody who's actually on the sideline that did competition cheerleading.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell they just was strictly a competition cheerleader?
Yeah.
You can tell from me, especially because I
think it
dance
didn't
like
matter
a
who
white
the person
girl.
was,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say like a white girl, but when it comes to flipping stuff, you be, oh yeah, she did competition.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Like nobody can just bust out with that,
Yeah.
and then you not doing
form
the
and
other
everything.
stuff.
Like with
Yeah.
competition, you got to go to tumbling class at least twice a week. You got to go to practice
Oh, no,
3
that's a
times.
sport.
No,
three
it's a real
times
sport.
a week. Yes,
We used to weight
and-
train at jams,
Yes.
where we used to cheer at when we were younger. Like dead serious weight train as a part. Even in high school, our competition coach, our cheer competition coach, she made us weight train. She was our basketball coach, she was the basketball coach, but she sponsored us, and then we had a competition coach on the outside come in. And since she was the basketball coach, she used to treat us like her basketball players.
So break down. I know you said 2 days a week of practice, and you said
Like,
weightlifting.
yeah.
Break down a typical week for a competition cheerleader.
Okay, so
What age?
Wait, school or
They want to say what age? And then
Say
you
all,
can,
you want to do all star because all star is more.
yeah, because
Give me
complicated.
there's
All-Star.
all-star
Give me
and
All-Star.
also college cheerleading. That's a
It's
whole
different.
different schedule.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
star.
let's break down all
You can
star.
do
and then
All-Star,
you can
I'll
break
do
down
school.
college.
Okay, all
Yeah.
star. You go to school. You not doing no extracurricular activities really. If you want to, you can, but then you go into practice and you practice in 2 hours.
or
And
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until
Or
they're
you
ready to
get
go
tired.
home.
Yeah. Like,
and you got to hit your routine. Like
So far as like say for me, you know what I'm saying, this is a football podcast mostly. Well, it's a sports podcast, but mostly football people I interview. If we practice all week, right? We practice 4 days, probably 5 days, a
Yeah.
walkthrough on a Friday, on Thursday. We have a game on Friday or Saturday. Do y'all have a competition every week?
more
No.
than like, it matters what
during
part
the
of
season,
you in. Are we in season? If you in season, then yeah, you most likely
Wait.
you'll have one either every week or every other
Like
week.
football season.
Yeah.
It's cheer season.
But competition is like literally year round.
When we say year
'Cause
round, you like
summer.
training.
Yeah, summer
Yeah.
is like you gonna try out, then you gonna
Preseason.
be
What
on the
y'all call
team, and
Off
then
season?
August
Yeah,
through like
something.
September, you gonna be learning your routine. Well, no, in the summer you
Camp.
gonna be learning your routine.
Yeah, you call
Yeah.
it camp.
Then-
That's how y'all have football
Football camp,
camp.
Yeah,
Call it
August to
camp.
September.
That just count.
straight practice.
No, it's practice, but you gonna full out. Like you can't mess up. If you mess up, you starting over till you hit it again. Like
This sounds intense.
and you're gonna have practice
Yeah.
twice a week, and then you're gonna have a practice on the weekend,
Shoot,
and
we
then you're gonna
had
have to.
3. Yeah.
Then you're gonna have to go to tumbling class too. So
Then
that's
when
like
you
your
get
whole
to
week.
if the competition out of town, you got to practice outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the competition, it
Yeah,
matter what
we
type of
feel-
Hold on,
coach you
wait.
working
The
with.
competition what?
Like say the competition in Florida, we're gonna be outside in the grass doing a routine.
Before.
Run
Yeah,
through
before
thing,
we
go.
go to like the
Warm up.
competition
The event.
day and stuff. Yes.
But
matter
I
what type
think
of coach you
school,
got.
college is kind of like football schedule to me, cause we wake up at like 5, got training at 6,
Okay.
and then we do what's it called after you work out? Treatment. Then we have treatment, and then you go to your classes. I'll go to class, and then like 2 or 3 days out of the week, we're gonna have an actual practice, not workouts, and then you gotta go to games as well. So it's like basically football. Y'all wake up early in the morning. Y'all have workouts. Y'all have treatment. Then y'all got practice.
And you still got school on top of this.
Yeah.
And see with us, once again, back to the D1, D2 thing, like how you can see the difference, how she just said they had treatment. At Albany State, unfortunately, we didn't have that there, it was a part of a schedule. Like, I think as, like, time goes on, which the HBCUs, maybe they'll start incorporating those type of things, but they don't see cheer as a sport
Yeah.
or it not being important at all. Like, she just named 3 things that we don't even have. We wake up, we go to practice, and that's it. And it's nobody there really to make sure we're doing things correctly or, holding
Why
people
is that, though?
correctly.
Do you-
Why? I mean, I just think it's a culture thing to a certain extent.
And I think it's a money thing as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, this is the cheerleaders. We don't have to fund them.
Yeah.
Like, that's
And
how
at
it
black
started.
schools, it's not built there. They don't care. Like white schools, they care about everything sports related. Black schools, they literally care about football, basketball, and then probably the band, no matter what school you
Yeah,
go to.
because like say for
won't
instance,
say
games,
basketball for high
we
school.
gotta
But All-Star
ride,
is like
buses,
$3,000.
Teams get to ride planes and all that
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Plus
Exactly.
plus your
Yeah.
competition and hotel staying, flights and all that.
So it just
And your
overall is
uniform,
expensive.
yes.
Yeah.
All-Star
To do
is
competi-
expensive.
All-Star.
All-Star,
Yes,
yeah.
All-Star.
You
'Cause
talking
you
about
traveling.
$3,000 to $6,000 a year,
Yeah.
at least.
And that's year round.
Yes.
That's
Because you got to pay monthly dues to that facility. So whoever you cheer for, you talking about, let's just say, $150 a month just for that facility. Then you might have to pay after school if you young enough, so you gotta get picked up from school and you gotta be a part of the after school program.
Yeah.
Then you have to pay for your competition fees. A fee for competition fee might be $125 every competition. It just matter which one you're going to. Then it's
Per
so much-
person.
Yeah. Not just
And then you got to pay
better
for coaches
fundraising.
sometimes
Yep,
too.
and you have to
Coaches
pay for
fees.
your
Then it's a
summer
coaching
class.
fee. Yeah, then it comes with a lot. The only thing I hate about it that like with the females, it's really hard for you to go, like how we said boys can get full rides.
Yeah.
You can cheer all your life and be great, like that serious. But you might, unless you are really like just top tier, and it's really hard to be top tier.
Even
to the
if you
point
are
that
top tier,
you
you
might not
still
even get a
not getting a
full scholarship.
scholarship.
Yeah.
Not full. I'm talking about zero. money.
But a lot of people, I know you guys probably might not know this, but a lot of full scholarships for football are not full.
Well, this is
Let's
true.
be realistic. Only,
Yeah.
especially at D2 schools, only probably about 5 players on that team has a full scholarship.
Well, y'all get taken care of more. We don't get no
Yeah.
housing. We don't get no meal
We
plan.
still got to pay for our stuff.
Yeah.
Right. We
Y'all
just
get
go to
accommodated a
school
little
like
bit.
everybody
Go and try
else.
out
Yeah.
and just be on the team.
Yeah, you just on team.
All right, let's talk about trying out. 'Cause I know you say you was a captain. Y'all played on. Y'all cheered on the team as well. Let's go into tryouts. What do you guys look for in cheerleading? Like, what's gonna make you choose that person? Like, if you have a girl that's in high school right now, or a male that's in high school right now, and that's finna transition to college. Like, what do you guys look for when y'all picking?
Motion.
Yeah. Well, it depends because Omi, she's more so on talent. Like, Omi is, because she wants to stunt, she wants to tumble, but also she wants to dance and at the HBCU too. But
You gotta be the
she's
full
more
package.
so.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's just it.
So you got. So when you say motion, what is motion?
Like you, like your emotions, like heavy, lovey, like
It's
everything
true,
you
too.
can
can't be
do, it
sloppy.
just gotta be tight.
Yeah.
Like how you gonna pick? Okay, you know how you ask us about like people who never did competition, then when they come to college or something, what would I take the difference between them, right?
Okay.
Because it's not fair to a certain extent. Because you got some girls that then came, they've been cheering for their whole life. Then you got some girls that just came from high school and did just high school cheer, only 4 years or maybe even 3, and then come to college and say, "Oh, I want to be a cheerleader today." So how do you differentiate between the two?
Okay, before I just want to cut you off for a second because I know a girl that she went to high school, never cheered, and all of a sudden made the cheerleading team
That
in
pisses
college.
me off.
How did
Was
this
she
happen?
like?
depends
Did she
on
have
what
long
school,
hair?
too.
She was real
I'm
cute.
not gonna say no
School
names.
is-
I'm not gonna say no
It's
schools.
okay
If she
because-
looked good, she
It
good.
matter what, no, but it matter what school you
So
at.
so when you say the whole package, you just gotta look good and you gotta know how to.
No.
No.
I mean,
You gotta have the
no.
motion.
You have to bring
But-
something to the table.
But if somebody who
Yeah.
hasn't just walked off the street and made the cheerleading team, that's
I
not.
hate that. See, let me tell you, that's why I said it's different when you're talking about different schools, different levels, and everything that come with it. Because at Albany State, you get to the point like basketball is different from football. I know. Can you notice it? Well, out back then, could you notice it?
I mean, y'all stunt way more in football.
We were just better, like as a whole group. Okay.
I guess
Anywho, basketball to be fair.
Basketball, I just feel this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Omi
And-
don't like that. You realize she don't cheer
I didn't cheer
basketball.
basketball for
I never noticed that.
Yeah. I
never
cheered
noticed
my
that.
freshman and sophomore year, then my junior year a little bit, and my senior year, not at all. But back to how you pick people, they gotta offer something. Like some people don't tumble. Unfortunately, when they come to HBCU, they come to you and they be like, okay, she can jump though, and she can do the HBCU style of how we dance, but she can't tumble. So why would I pick her? She gotta at least be able to stunt to me.
So you gotta have
can't-
something that you don't already have.
You gotta have some type of skill. Like
Skill.
anybody can clap. Anybody
What about
can stunt.
Yeah.
what about the flyers?
You know-
y'all pick them off rip, huh?
No.
Do y'all look at somebody and be like, oh, like
Well,
Key small. Let me throw in
some
there.
Places,
Some people-
You
like,
hate
they be
flying,
like,
huh?
oh, she's small.
Yeah.
She
But
gonna learn.
If you have the skill, because when you get to college, it's like you're supposed to already know how to do this stuff.
Thing,
We're not
yeah.
supposed to be teaching you. That's why.
Yeah, they
Because
don't.
I
started
was
off
a bigger
at-
flyer
yeah.
than what you would normally look at because I was tall, but
Yeah.
I still flew my whole entire life. But
Yeah.
if you looked at me, you'd have thought I would have been a back spot. But I know how to do our positions because once upon a time, I had to do those positions before I just flew. I don't know. It's hard to explain because we had different levels. Like back when we cheered All-Star, we were on junior and senior, right? So juniors, since they were smaller people, like you talking about the age group is probably from
13.
sixth grade to maybe like 10th grade.
Yeah.
Those are the age groups. So if it's 6th through 10th, that means we're gonna pick up 6th graders because they little. They're not gonna be picking up big
We
old
gonna
10th
toss
It's
them.
graders.
easier.
We just
Right.
throwing
The
up.
higher, the better.
Right. But then you talking about the senior team is probably like 9th to seniors, actual seniors in high school. They're gonna pick up me because I'm in 9th grade. That makes sense because
Okay.
of the age and your
Yeah,
body
yeah,
weight and
yeah,
different
yeah.
things. So it's just different. Like, but to come to a school and get chosen, I don't see how she got chosen just straight off the street. She had to be able to just.
I'm not throwing no
have
shots.
something.
I'm not gonna say who it
I
was,
hope
but
it wasn't
I
out.
just
She was
I just
probably
know it
cute.
happened. Do you feel like cute people get picked at Georgia State? Nah, I ain't talking to
white
you.
girls for sure.
think
If
white
you
girls?
cute, yeah. If you cute and you white,
And got a nice body.
yeah. But if you black, you gotta come with some.
Do you have to come extra? Like, do you feel like when you went to Georgia State, like when you tried out, you had to like, I gotta come with it, cause
No.
I mean, I already knew I was gonna make the team
Yeah.
because they wanted me to come.
are they recruited? So do they recruit for
But
cheerleading?
I'm not saying no money, so don't
No,
say
no,
that.
no,
I'm
no,
just
they
saying
say-
it was like,
First,
hey, we
you
want
go-
you to come cheer for us.
You're not at Georgia State no more, are you?
No.
Okay, well then we can talk. So do cheerleaders recruit? Like, do they y'all go out and be like, hey,
Yeah.
come to my school, we gon', you know.
Yeah, I'm not even
mean,
gonna
not
say
say
like
come
with
to my
Albany.
school.
I didn't think about going to Albany State. I didn't go to Albany. I only went to Albany State really because I tried out for the cheer team and I made the team. And Omi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
Yeah,
too.
that was half
And
the
I knew
reason why
Omi.
went
Well,
to
my
Albany.
brother knew Omi, but I was younger, so I didn't know Omi. And I
And you
cheered
said-
with Omi since I was younger. So
Yeah, I said that was half of the reason why I went to Albany because of the cheerleading team.
Yeah.
That's why I went to
Oh,
Georgia
so
State too.
cheerleading really recruiting out here.
I mean,
Kind of sort, cause like when
For
I
the
went,
school.
yeah, like for instance,
For the
I knew
school.
Cam at the time. She was a cheerleader at I was a Cam. Remember Cam? She's football now. No, don't know.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
Cam.
She came from Southwest Academy, and so when I was picking my colleges, I liked Valdosta, which they have a great cheerleading team, but I didn't feel homey. Like I didn't like the vibe of the school.
Yeah.
Then I really wanted to go to FAM, but they had an out-of-state fee. It was expensive. Then I told y'all about Grambling, so I'm like, damn, Albany State ain't got no. They didn't even have an admissions fee. Like you didn't even have to pay.
Yes, we did.
No, this particular month to put your
Oh,
application.
it was that
in.
for that month.
Yeah, it was.
Don't
it
do
was
us like
free,
that.
So I was like, fuck it. So, I'm sorry, I'm cussing. So I went ahead and applied,
Go
and
ahead.
then she was like, come. To be honest, my freshman year, I didn't even try out because I missed the tryouts because it was on my prom. So she just told me, dead serious, come down to Albany State on one of our practices after they try out. And this is how I mean by how much D2s don't even pay attention. Our coach at the time didn't even know I did not even try out. She just thought I tried out with everybody else. And that team, they was so
she's
fake.
like, oh yeah, come on with it.
No, for real, the team was so fake. When I walked in, they was like, hey, homie. And so they made it seem like they knew me. And the coach had no clue that I didn't even come to the tryout or nothing. She just knew I got accepted to the university.
I got another
So
story
how-
for that.
Okay.
Well, a different kind of
I
story.
want to ask you about your tryout experience, but go ahead, talk about
Oh,
what you
okay.
said.
No, that's what I'm going to talk about.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
I was supposed to go to Kennesaw because they wanted me. That's going to give me a scholarship.
Okay.
And I went to a clinic, and the black girls was treating me like, who does think she is? And the white girls was treating me racist. So I didn't feel home there. So that's why, I was like, bump the scholarship. I'd rather go to a school I pay for. Like, I didn't want to just go through that. I mean, that sounds dumb, yeah. But it's like Georgia State, I knew most of the people on the team.
You knew Janae and Lexi?
Yeah, and it
so
made me
felt
feel
home.
like, home. So I literally just like, okay.
Y'all out here recruiting.
Low-key.
Janae
I
and
mean,
Lexi, they
just
they
going
got
wherever
you
you
there.
feel
Destiny.
comfortable.
Omi
You know
got you
Destiny?
there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Janae and Lexi
But
was
I
like,
knew
Sid, come on.
a lot of
like,
people.
yeah.
Kayla, I cheered with Kayla when I was baby too.
Oh, so y'all all just.
Brittany, who else?
Yeah.
All right.
The whole.
It's kind of like a circle of life, low-key.
So how do
cab.
Yeah, it's like a circle.
that would sound like number DeKalb people, East Side people. I need to bring
Lithonia.
Yeah, it's all East Side stuff.
So how do you fix, like, as far as, let's just talk about HBCUs right now. How do we fix? Do you think they'll possibly bring competition cheerleading there?
We had
It
a
depends on
competition.
the school.
But you know, so I can say Savannah. It's just if you want to pay for that
They
competition.
put money
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
their program.
So you think if Albany State had a competition cheerleading, y'all did it?
No, we
I
went to a
yes.
competition
Yeah.
once.
But the
Oh, so we had one.
coaches, it's also the coaches.
No, but
they
it's
have to
the-
know what they're doing too.
That and then it was the SIAC threw a competition for us, but that was the 4 years I've been there. That was the only. No, we went
That
twice
wasn't
actually.
the incident in.
No, it wasn't
Okay,
an incident.
we ain't gonna talk about that.
We gonna leave that.
Can we talk about that?
What? Okay.
Okay, no, I won't get right. Can we talk about that,
They
y'all?
weren't there.
Okay,
I was the only person that was there.
I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, leave that incident. I mean, you can talk about it.
No, we ain't gonna talk about it. So, let's talk about it. I'm not gonna say what happened,
I can
but
tell you
why
what
do
happened.
cheerleaders have so like
Animosity?
towards each other?
I don't know.
Like, what is the beef? What is the beef?
It
at?
don't.
What does it be?
Because you have people that be in the front, and you have the ones that's in the back.
Is it
and the
because when
ones
y'all
in the
cheering across
back.
each other, y'all look at each other and be
yeah,
like,
sometimes we be having like kind of like a cheer battle sometimes. It
Indirectly.
depends.
And
But
some
it
people
be
that's
like
in
this
the
in high
back
school,
want to go
too.
to the front, so you have to show out more to get to the
I
front.
think high school's a little bit more personal because, like,
yeah, because you know him a little bit.
yeah, like she might have was with your boyfriend or you know something weird, going on. So then you see him at the game, you like, what's
So-
good, so it's a different. I think
or when people try to top you, like say one team want to go do
Flip.
a stunt, yeah, and you
They
like,
flip
oh,
like
okay,
4
hold on,
times.
we can do that
That
too.
means you gonna go do 10. You was that type of person, ain't you?
Yeah.
Or they be like,
like
they
that
want to
too,
throw a
yeah.
stunt, and then we like,
We
okay,
go
we
harder,
gonna figure
yeah.
out what
And we'll
better
go-
stunt
and we'll go
to
back
throw.
You're not gonna be better than
And then
us.
it's like the crowd just make you be like,
right.
They be hyping it up.
So
It
y'all,
doesn't matter the school rival too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if it's Fort Valley versus us, it's we want to show. You want to feel the vibe. It's already
man,
pressured.
how
you know?
how? Because I know y'all cheer. Did y'all cheer basketball season?
Yeah.
You did.
You-
Basketball. How was that cheering against
Yes, you did.
Fort Valley?
Right.
How you cheered basketball?
No,
your
I
freshman year.
didn't.
So where did you go?
Nowhere.
Okay.
I didn't cheer.
How was
I did, but I did it.
how was cheering
About.
that game? Because that's a big game for us, and I know it's so many people. It's first off,
I
it's
really
a
don't
fashion
like
show,
that game.
and you don't like that game.
all games.
I don't like stumping.
No. This game is different. Like this
Oh
game.
yeah, this game is.
It is a fashion. Like Miller Grove versus South Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fashion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Southwest Cal been on that HBCU vibe.
Yeah, for the longest.
A lot of
yeah.
people didn't get it to college like me because I went to yeah.
But what you asked?
How was that like atmosphere, like cheering in that game?
I really hate stumping and clapping. So to be honest, I didn't really like to be there.
All right, let's get
I
key.
mean, well, for me,
Like, was
it
y'all
was-
ready? Like,
it
pump
would be
yourself up?
fun. I would just be kind of ready for like the battle cheers, just to like see the
And y'all know we be
crowd
pumping it up. We be
reaction.
pumping it up.
And
Like,
just
we
to
be,
see what
Cause we know y'all be
Fort
wanting to
Valley
fight.
gonna come with. Yeah.
we know y'all.
But it's crazy though, cause I ain't gonna say all cheerleaders, but like us, we be ready for anything.
Always.
And we
See
not
what
the
I'm saying?
stuck up. We not the stuck up
See-
bougie cheerleaders. We the on go cheerleaders.
what that mean?
Like,
We on go for everything.
One person do something,
exactly.
here we go.
Everybody
I'm
come
not
in.
a part of that.
What, how was Georgia State how was that like cheering?
The
Did y'all
only-
like have animosity towards other
We have
cheerleaders?
rival school is Southern, Georgia Southern.
'cause
It's
it's
like
like Georgia
who's the
State
state?
thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
But is it like, as far as cheering, do you feel that like?
oh no.
How do y'all feel before y'all cheer like a game? Y'all know it's a big game or a big competition.
Competition is
Competition,
different.
we
You
be
yeah,
nervous
you be in
as
the back
hell.
like,
I
oh
just
my
be
gosh.
quiet.
Yes.
I don't wanna
No, we
talk.
pray.
We pray. We do pray.
I
We
be
do
shaking.
pray.
You be shaking?
Sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta give a pep talk. Like I remember when we used to try to be like, Sid, listen, you got this. You gotta breathe. Like kind of like, and then and then you kind of walk off and you just sit there. And
I'm not gonna lie.
And it's more so of a family because it's
Y'all
like
make
you're
competition
bonding.
sound so fun, but it
It
sound like it's
was.
hard.
I
It
just gotta chill just when you said that. Like it's just a different type of.
Because you go to camps over the summer, so you're bonding with each other. You staying in a hotel with each other.
Yeah.
You get to know each other more. Then you're traveling with each other. Then you have to trust each other.
Yeah,
You
cheers about trust.
Yeah, you can't have a flyer and she can't trust the person.
Even
Y'all
if you
literally
don't
do
like
everything.
a hoe, to be honest, I would never drop somebody. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
the
if you drop
understanding.
somebody,
So-
you get up there and you get dropped.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
how our all-star team was like that.
Yeah.
Serious.
They be like, oh, you want to know how you want to drop her? Okay, well, we're going to put you up there and you
Put
want
you
to
in
see
the
how
hat,
it
we'll just
feel.
drop you.
They used to be me
how
all the time.
Girl,
They used to be
I've
like,
broken some bones because in
That's
high school
hazing.
just because
No,
my
it's not.
flyer didn't know how to.
You're intentionally getting up there and you're getting dropped.
You intentionally dropped her.
yeah, you could have, as a
But what happened
basketball
if
or
it
a
was a
spot,
mistake? Like, you didn't
you're
try
supposed to do all you can.
Can.
I
That's
told you I
different,
broke
yeah.
my wrist twice just for catching my flyer because she didn't know how to fly, but I've been cheering my whole life and
Yeah.
high school
I had,
cheerleading
like,
was
my
so easy.
tooth
Yeah.
stuck- y'all know my lips big, but it was like if my tooth was stuck in my lip that it had to take it out.
Oh, so the motto is do whatever you can
Yeah,
to catch
to
it.
catch
Yeah.
somebody.
And if
I've
you
been
don't,
dropped in my
you're
head
gonna
so many times.
You gonna condition
So many times.
So many times.
Like
yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
I've conditioned for dropping my flyer at Stingrays. Like they don't play that because when you get to a
Them
competition,
black
if you
gyms
drop
don't play that.
if you drop a flyer,
Like if you
then
drop
it's like
somebody,
in
that's
front
like the
of-
worst
yeah.
thing. That would piss
Yeah.
me off.
Everybody gonna be
Like,
mad
I
at
be
you.
wanting
That's
to fight.
embarrassing.
it is
Not
because
embarrassing.
you're competing.
But you know
to
what's crazy?
win.
I never, I haven't been to a Georgia State game. I never seen nobody drop on the sideline.
Well, of course.
No,
you
in
should.
practice.
Yeah,
Like,
but
we
you have
don't-
to
we
watch.
don't
Like
drop
I'm
in
talking about
public.
all star. Like
You learning the skill. It might not. My thing is if you accidentally drop somebody, we'll see that. We can tell
Yeah.
you couldn't get to her or whatever. We talking about you just like I
Like
don't
trying
care.
to save yourself
Yeah,
and just let
you
them
watched
fall.
her fall.
Like, say if we had a game, a football
That's
game,
crazy.
and we stunt and somebody fall, Omi gonna make us do that stunt again in front of everybody. She gonna cuss
Oh,
us
yeah.
out and we're gonna do it again. 'Cause
silently.
I only look like she just so
she don't play.
nice, nasty.
She don't play, but it's
I think
because
that's what it's called.
she's been cheering, so she know what it takes.
I
to-
just don't. I didn't like the view when I came into Albany State. I didn't like the view the cheerleaders had. First, we had got into that fight, so that was kind of.
I didn't want to bring that up.
Oh well, it
But
was
since we're
whatever.
talking about it,
You talk about getting
I'm just
Tuskegee.
sorry.
That was real
Yeah.
ghetto, and it was embarrassing. Like when you look at it.
that was
from
under
an
your
Oh no.
Okay.
I was.
We ain't gonna throw no names out there.
I was a freshman, or was I a
Oh.
sophomore? I can't remember what year.
That was
it
not your freshman year.
That was
I was a sophomore year then.
Yeah, I was gonna say you was a sophomore,
sophomore.
junior.
I know it was all
Yeah, it was
on
a
the news.
sophomore. Yeah, and it was on the news. It was embarrassing as a
nationally-
whole.
It was cool to me because it's like
It was a memory for sure. Don't get me wrong,
'cause
but it
I
was
remember
still
it to this
embarrassing.
day.
Yeah,
Like I still remember it.
I didn't like the
That's why I knew
perspective
my
of it.
cheerleaders don't go. Yes,
my
sir. Yes, sir. You weren't there yet, but I.
Maya would have been jumping over folks, so she would have been there. But I don't know. I didn't like the perspective. So when I got the team, I really wanted to change the view of how they even acted in school. Even though you might not have seen it, like I didn't tolerate like you going to a party and you the topic of the party. I don't like that. Because
Yeah.
the HBCU, that's a big thing. Like you
But
can have your
I think
good
that's
time.
everybody that goes out. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure everybody's straight.
But everybody
But
not
still,
like
like,
that.
you representing
with
your
cheerleading team.
They
Like,
Oh, it's
not
different.
gonna
wanna be
look
like,
at it.
y'all
They gonna
are
look
close.
at it
they're
as
not
a
gonna
whole
say they're not
team.
gonna say, oh, Omi got the fight. They're gonna say the cheerleaders
Whole
got the fight.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
So it
Not
just,
gonna lie, but it's labels like that everywhere you go. Like if I was to get somewhere, oh the Qs don't. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
gotta think with cheerleaders, you're not supposed to be fighting.
you're supposed to be
That's
cute.
true.
You're
That's
supposed to be
That's
like
true.
with y'all, you know, you bark and do all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
It's,
bark.
it's a nature thing,
Yeah.
you know. Like okay,
We
the Q's
supposed
is
to
fine,
be-
whatever. Nobody cares.
So how can we fix the image at HBCUs as far as cheering?
It
That's
depends.
I think it just
it
come
depends
with-
on the people.
It takes
Structure.
money.
Yeah.
money. We need money. Well,
We need money.
Experience. You have to have experienced coaches.
What about
Seriously.
guys? Let's just talk about guys getting them into cheering. How can you guys do that?
That's
I
their
don't
own
know.
pride.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can say people because they be like, oh, they gonna think I'm
You're not
gay.
gonna do it.
They gonna think
See?
I'm gay. Da da da. But you
But
can't.
see, if
You
we
get to talk to
invited-
girls.
No, if we invited boys,
I'm not gonna lie.
And
like,
when you
I probably
tell them
wouldn't
that,
do
we
it.
used to be like, you can touch
But when I
girls'
think about it,
butts
it's
for
smart.
fun, or you get to
Exactly.
like.
yeah.
I know me.
But
Let me
see-
keep my show clean. I'm not doing it because I'm gonna be a child predator. Like, look, bro.
That's
I
how
think you
we
get used
have
to
boys on
it,
our
yeah.
team. Like people date
I'm not
on our
used-
team.
Yeah, we had. Well, we didn't have a lot going on our teams because we had boys that were straight. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, this just at Albany State.
No, Albany.
No,
I was
Albany.
saying I'm counted like 3 people on the team.
going out of town with your little boyfriend
Yeah.
on
Get
competition.
a little raunchy with all
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, so my daughter ain't doing competition when she grow up.
No, she can't.
No,
Yeah.
she gonna do it because it sounds real competitive. It's
It's
very
fun.
much a sport, and that's one of the biggest things I wanted to. Y'all broke down the schedule, how y'all work out. how
But I
y'all
do
play.
have a question for y'all. So,
Come on, cause we only
if
got.
it is a sport, you know, like, so how do we like say stump and clap? Like, so should it be another name for stump and clap?
Oh no,
Or-
you just say school cheerleading isn't a sport. High school and below is not a sport.
'Cause I want it to be a
College
sport
and above
altogether.
is
It
a sport.
depends though, because all colleges don't do competition.
yeah,
and
true.
I don't.
and not even
I
they don't
don't-
even do
yeah.
skills of competition.
I don't-
Yeah.
All
I feel
right.
like
something
if
so
you didn't
hard
do
with the
all star,
cheer
then
thing.
you're not a real cheerleader.
I
to
just
be
think
honest.
it should just be stump and shake.
Yeah.
Stump and shake cheer. That's
And
it.
competition.
Cheerleading
Sideline
just-
basketball. That's not cheerleading.
That's stomach shake.
Yeah, that's not cheerleading.
All right. Well, we figured that out. Stomp and shake is not real cheerleading, and competition is definitely a sport.
Yes.
Anybody that says anything about it because she broke 2 wrists dropping people, and you gotta get up there and drop yourself. Nah, we ain't go-
Conditioning too. We condition just like football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so-
why I don't even understand. You know what? Never mind. Because it gets too deep for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was another episode of Dirty South Sports, and I appreciate the cheerleaders, former cheerleaders. One more thing. Do y'all use like cheerleading in y'all everyday life now?
No.
No.
No?
What do
Like-
you
No,
mean?
we're just disciplined.
Yeah.
Y'all take.
I,
Y'all take
no,
the
oh
discipline.
yeah, I do learn. I have learned a lot from it. It matured
Yeah.
me a lot. How to deal with situations, how
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah.
to people, just different things.
How to be organized.
Okay.
How to be a
With
big
your
girl.
life.
I wanted some substance out of it besides just.
Oh no, it's definitely to me. I grew a lot
Your attitude.
because I had
especially,
to
will
learn how to
control.
be the leader of girls my same age. Even though it'd be like 2 years apart, that's still
You
that's
use
the
that
same
for being
age.
a manager because a lot of managers don't know
Yeah.
how to do that.
And how to hold your
That's a
tongue.
shot. All right, appreciate it. I definitely appreciate y'all for coming, man. This is gonna be a great episode. I appreciate y'all, man. Anything y'all already said everything. I appreciate y'all, man. Like for real. This is a
This
great
is nice.
conversation, and I want people to understand that competition cheerleading is a sport.
Sports.
Definitely.
All right, we checking out.